Well, Nevada may not have enough school counselors. In fact, a state school safety task force is recommending legislative action to hire more mental health professionals. 8 News Now reporter Karen Castro is here with a closer look at those staffing ratios. Karen?
Well, Christiane, the state is giving us one ratio of students per counselor. That is actually double the ratio the Clark County School District is giving us. But both are higher than what national organizations are recommending.
When counselors and teachers are overworked, it affects the kids.
Rebecca Garcia is very involved in her kids' education. She believes having adequate mental health resources will prevent school violence.
We want to feel like our kids are safe when we drop them off every morning. And one way they can be more safe is to have counselors who help them have the skills to be safe and also to learn how to report incidences properly.
We learned that there are always warning signs.
In a recent presentation before the Legislative Committee on Education, Assemblywoman Jill Tolz addressed issues with staffing ratios. The American School Counselor Association recommended ratio is 1 counselor for every 250 students. The state is at 1 per every 1,000 children, although CCSD is disputing this number, saying it's closer to 500 for both Nevada and the school district. Assemblywoman Tolz goes on to say when it comes to social workers, the national recommendation is the same. Nevada is at 1 for every 1,500 students. In school psychologist, the state's ratio is 5 times the national recommendation.
A 2004 study, which I thought you'd find particularly interesting, found that 70% of threats are successfully mitigated through nonviolent interventions.
Garcia agrees with Assemblywoman Tolz, but she says it all comes back to money.
As much as I would love to wave a magic wand, until we address the funding crisis, we're not going to be able to make sure that there's enough support for our kids.
Now, Assemblywoman Tolz was not available to speak with us today, but she is a member of a school safety task force created by Governor Sandoval, and they are recommending legislative action to fund more mental health resources. So at least we do know that the state is looking into this.
Thank you, Karen.